What's up, y'all? How you doing? I hope you're good. I'm also sick. Yet another one of my 24-hour cold things. Sneezing, coughing, sniffling. Cold and flu symptoms. Gel caps. I'm sorry for your troubles. That shit is the worst, Kit. It sucks. Ooh, wow. Maybe not right in the microphone, huh? Just breaking my bones right on the mic. Another evening of not knowing what to do with myself. Not a magnet mount. I stuffed a bunch of shirt in the clip. I should get a magnet mount, but that's not what this is. This shirt's a little weaker than my other shirts, so I did what I could. I apologize for any snifferinos. So I thought I'd install some stuff. Don't know if I'm going to play some stuff. I'm going to install some stuff. Galios, thank you for 7 months. Also, Rustler, thank you for 86 months. Doom, thank you for 41 months. Kit, thank you for 54 months. Very much appreciated, all of you, as always. So there was something else that Nakomi got me for my birthday I hadn't shared yet, which is this. Don't know if you can see that, but you will see it momentarily because I figured might as well get it installed. Also, I had a weird moment here. I was preparing for the stream, and I'm like, how do you get the PS5 to cough up a disc? I forgot, because I had Demon Souls in there so long. Yeah, I also never finished the first one. I love the presentation of everything on the PS5, by the way. Like, this is a really pretty little scene. I don't know if you have to finish the first one to play the second one or not. I think it's a totally different set of 8. So I'm not sure it matters. Are there a lot of ads on the Xbox? PS5 is very chill. You have to actually go like hunt down the news, basically, which is in here. And it's pretty relaxed. In fact, they seem to kind of tune the news only to things that or a lot closer to things that you've like got some interest in, but this is it. And this, both of these here are like community content. This is their PlayStation thread or feed or whatever. But it's really not in your face. The main event, it always dumps you on your whatever your game is that you latest played. It's just nice. Everything about it is really sleek. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because I really liked the PlayStation 4's presentation, but I actually think that the PS5's is way better. It just feels really good. I mean, you've got that with PlayStation as well, but it's over in the PlayStation Plus. So, like, these are the free games right now I could grab. I don't particularly care about any of them. Kind of, sort of, maybe Code Vein, because it's... I never checked it out, but it's like anime Dark Souls or something, right? Something weird like that. All this junk. Game catalog, recommended titles, some sort of Ubisoft bullshit. Was Code Vein any good? Oh, that was fast, huh? Sheesh. Oh, it's still... Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to really stay on top of that, like, religiously, but I dropped off a long time ago. I've been a PlayStation Plus subscriber for years and years and years. I got a lot of free stuff that way. I'm supposed to adjust the brightness based off of this tiny image. I don't think I will. Yeah, I've heard many, many bad things about...
It's a dinosaur, holy fucking shit.
Battlefield 2042. Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. Related to the PS5, by the way, I have cleaned up my throne. That makes it sound like I either cleaned my toilet or have a throne that needed cleaning. And I have narrowed it down to just one thing. And one thing only. But there's some stuff I really want to do. Oh, we should update that because I think I have a shorter, better link. I think it's just throne.me/Coestar now. Yeah, I love the style of Octopath. But as I recall, I had trouble getting into the original. I feel like a lot of people have said that. I'm curious about this one. Yeah, I consider it on my backlog. I don't want to give up on it. I don't know.
Every content creator gets just dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after
Thank
dick
you.
after dick.
So, what I put on there is
every content creator gets just
I guess you guys
dick
already
after
know.
dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, you guys. I put a PS5 VR2 on there. Those were contributions, so it's a community. It's a community one. But yeah, there's a few things that I want to do. This does look really nice. I was curious to see how the sequel would look, and it just looks as good as the original did, if not better. I love the style. But yeah, there's a few things I want to do. Number one on that list, though, is this right here. I want to do The Village in VR real bad, because I really, really enjoyed Resident Evil 7 on the original PSVR. So I have high hopes for The Village on PSVR 2. And apparently PSVR 2 is really, really good. I'm also interested in... I'm interested in a lot of this stuff, but I'm interested in Gran Turismo 7. Although, unfortunately, I've heard that apparently the driving game experience kind of sucks. Well, like the driving simulation is probably pretty much the same, but the campaign sucks or something like that, which is a real downer because the career mode of Gran Turismo in the past I always really enjoyed. But I'm interested in that nevertheless. And what else? Oh, this. They don't have any trailers for this or anything. No media at all. But I'm interested nevertheless. Distance. I recall loading Distance in VR a long time ago. I think it was on the Vive. I remember it being deeply sickening. Deeply, deeply sickening. So, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of other interesting looking things here too. But those are my primary ones. Some announced stuff that looks kind of interesting.
I really hope you get this. I hope you see this. I made it down to the belly of the beast. It's worse than I thought. Far, far worse.
Move fast and buy things. That's what we tell our customers when we set a product to only one left.
They're stocking death and destruction in family packs.
Buy, buy, buy. Hey, where are you going? I said buy, not buy, buy.
This is end-stage capitalism. It's the end of the road. I've seen hell. We are in hell. We must stop Jungle. We must fight fire with fire.
Yes, subtlety.
I hope you see this.
Boom! Oh, look.
Baby VR glasses.
Girly pink edition.
That's a bit sexist, isn't it?
I don't think it's sexy. I think it's lovely.
Oh, Zelda's in this. Yeah, there is a Cities VR. I didn't look at that yet. Is it? It's lol quiet. Yeah, it might have been a bit on the nose, but it looks compelling anyway. This looks cute. What was I gonna look for? Oh, right here. This this looks like SimCity 64 DD. Well, I'll be right back. You guys watch this. Look, kind of cool. All right, what the hell is this? This looks very good. I like the look of this. Very cool. I'm glad we looked at that.
Welcome to Townsman VR. You've arrived on one of over a dozen islands that you can explore.
This looks like black and white.
And exploring is easy. Just grab anywhere to move and use both hands to rotate or zoom in and out. After
What the hell?
get the hang of it and stop behaving like a yokel, you'll see that there's more than meets the eye.
Oh, I want to play this.
In the first place, Townsman VR is a medieval city builder.
It even has the graphics from black and white. Hardly any polygons at all.
Not only can you help them get there directly, but you can also transport the resources yourself. As a gentle ruler, you have to take care of your townsmen, so they have enough food and water. A healthy body is an able body.
Are there?
Together,
I feel like I've never seen any.
New technologies, or help you trade with your neighbors. But not everyone wants to be your friend. So recruit soldiers to fend off ill-mannered foes.
This looks like Warcraft 3.
And if it's getting serious, a catapult won't hurt. Except when it does. Well, this is Townsman VR.
I'm into it. What's this? It's a weird combo of things, but it's interesting because of that. Let me check this out. I'm not sure it's totally up my alley. I don't know. Gun games in VR can be interesting. I mean, there's definitely a lot that are just sort of indulging only in that and don't really have anything else going on. But as somebody who has partaken of many gun games, I do find it to be an enjoyable, different way to experience that gameplay. And yeah, it varies depending on like what it is. Like in Half-Life Alyx, I found it very enjoyable because it wasn't like trying to be a gun simulator. It had what you needed, and it felt visceral, and gunfights were super fun. Whoa. I need to play Half-Life Alyx again because I still have not played through it on the Index, which I wanted to do. But I really had a blast with that game. You just really feel like you're in it when you have to like get down, duck behind a car, and you're really like doing shit like this, and you know, having to reload, and it's good. It's fun. But outside of that, yeah, like just having a gun in VR is not that's tech demo-y stuff, which, you know, made a lot of sense at the early days of VR, but post Resident Evil 7 and Half-Life Alyx, I definitely need more than that. Speaking of, here's Pavlov. I never played this, but this is like, I guess, the VR gun game. In terms of like being like a playable game. The characters looked ridiculous to me, the animations, I guess. They looked really goofy. Ah, yeah, so this is like VR Counter-Strike or whatever. Yeah. Oh, World War II as well, apparently. This is on PC as well. It's probably on everything. Oh, this is just everything Valve has made. It's Left 4 Dead and Day of Defeat and Counter-Strike all rolled into one game, apparently. What was with the soundtrack? That was fucking weird. Yeah, that doesn't really excite me. Again, it would be something that I'd be interested to like try. I probably wouldn't play it very much. What is Touch the Beat? Is this like Beat Saber, another kind of Beat Saber-y, or is this some sort of like... Is this a waifu game? Kinda looks like a waifu game. Ah. So it's like a Beat Saber game, but you hang out with your anime girlfriend in VR while you do it. The Duck Who Is a Wizard, thank you for 95 months. Yeah, it does not look as like gameplay focused as Beat Saber. The music stuff looked pretty lazy. Also, it's funny how every genre has like the sort of end game version of shit. I don't know what that game is called, but there's that, I don't know, what is it? You like follow the lines or whatever? And every time I see a video of anybody playing it, it's the most fucking insane shit I've ever seen. Every single time. Every single time I see a clip of it, it's like, oh, this is the most insane shit I've ever seen. It's for the people that are like at the like over the edge end game of like rhythm games. What the hell is this? Oh, yeah, I saw that Rez was in here too. So they've got some throwback VR. Not totally seeing how this is VR. I guess you're just sort of having a 3D experience while you play a 2D game. Weird. Okay. Okay. All right. I never played that game on PS2. I was aware of Rez. Where was that? I want to look at that. Where are you? Oh, Tetris Effect. Also, why doesn't the Jurassic Park one have a trailer? Every other game has a trailer.
Come follow me. I'll show you the side of the world, the places that you'll never see. Come follow me.
It's weird how we can make Tetris seem like epic. It's still just Tetris again. But here we are. This does look cool, I guess. It's weird for a VR experience. Jesus Christ. I love the backgrounds, they're incredible. Oh, what? Because of the music? Yeah, the trailer itself already looks like it's... I think I'm getting bitrate issues just in the trailer itself, which means you guys are going to be getting it worse from me. Yeah, I mean, that kind of almost sold me on Tetris. The problem with Tetris games for me is that I'll never be good enough at Tetris to where any of the, like, Tetris releases that come out are going to appeal to me because I am too shit to care. The legendary masterpiece. How can you play this without the included vibrator? Did they really? Yeah. This the last three we've looked at here are just like overstimulation for your eyeballs. Yeah, very demo scene, that stuff. Oh boy, I don't know if I'll ever play No Man's Sky again. They knew how to make a fucking trailer, though. The music and look and everything was what sold me on No Man's Sky originally, but it was not a game when it came out. People say it's a game now. That song. I guess this is not a VR trailer, huh? I love the soundtrack to this game. That will always have a hold of me. What am I looking at? What the hell? It's wild to me that they survived. It's wild that they made it through the fucking disapproval grinder of the internet and basically of everyone. and just kind of kept fucking going. Just kept on going and going. I don't know. Why is this like this? Is there a VR trailer? I don't think there is. I don't know why there's two trailers. Are they different trailers? Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted. Maybe trigger? Stick? Oh, this is a different trailer. They always do the same trailer every time. Like, it always opens with this, and it always uses that music. So I never know what trailer I'm looking at. Well, that's good. When I initially played, it really didn't feel like it was for me. I I have a lot of trouble getting excited about just a bunch of procedural stuff and not having any sort of real point in what you're doing. And there was a period of time there where that was basically all the game was. What is this place? This is like a whole different game. What the fuck? Did it show VR and I missed it? In your trailer, it's probably not great to have a creature run directly through a tree like it's not there. Companions. So you can have little buddies. Another thing that's always the same in every trailer is always the character gets in a ship and flies off into the sky. Makes sense. Big part of the game. But it is funny how formulaic they are about their trailers. How's that? Oh, mounts? What the fuck is that big furry guy? I don't know what that little dude was supposed to be, but he looked like Stitch. Yeah, it did look like they added Fortnite dances. Well, I guess you just have to assume the VR is in there somewhere. I assume the village is the same story, right? Yeah, they're just... This looks like it's all just the regular media for the regular game. Maybe there's a trailer in here. What is view game? Oh, it probably takes me to the... Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I already know I want to play that. I don't even need to see it. I wish I could muster up any feelings about Horizon. Sony really wants us to. I really don't have... I really just don't have strong feelings about it. I don't hate it, but I just also don't kind of really care. I have to say, this doesn't look terribly remastered. It makes me wonder what the original looked like. The original didn't have textures.
Every content creator gets just
Yo.
dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
Thank you, thank you. 33%. Yeah, this looks real dated. Kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this is that. This is another music game, right? Rhythm Violence. I never did play this, and people kept telling me I needed to play it for Scream a day, and I would look at it and be very confused. This kind of reminds me of Distance. I guess it's just because of upsetting visuals. Then I see this and it looks so stupid.
Every content creator gets just dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. 41%. Yeah, the the problem for me is that stupid face. I need to give it a chance because I mean everybody is constantly. I've only heard good things about it. What's this? Just swordsman game? Oh, for a second I thought this was the one I always see, but this is not that. What is that one? No. There's another VR weapons game that you always see clips of because it's like memey. Yeah, Blade and Sorcery, I think is the one. This looks like that, but with graphics. This stuff is cool, but it's like after Half-Life Alyx, I don't want the tech demo stuff. That's why I'm excited about playing The Village, even though I've already played that. This looks okay. I mean, I would check it out. Speaking of tech demo-y stuff, is this just a cool, relaxing kayaking experience? It is. You know, I've never been. This could be a relaxing night. You know? Just hop in the kayak and kick back. The visuals look really, really nice. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god. Okay. I'm pretty much instantly sold on this. Yeah, there's a lot of like kayaking you wouldn't be doing IRL here, which is great. This is what VR is for. Ooh, kayak racing. This is like wave race, but with kayaks. Hell yeah. Wait, can you... What I would want to do, and I bet you it doesn't have this, rather than racing, I would love to just have a co-op chill in some kayaks experience. I would love to have a kayaking pal, and you just shoot the shit and just fucking paddle your way down a river somewhere. I don't even need the racing, just give me the paddling with a friend. Damn, I bet it doesn't have that. I bet you can only do it by yourself or race.
Every content creator gets just dick
Thank
after
you.
dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
Oh, what? Now I'm not signed in? Come on, I was just signed in. Where are we at now? 45%. Thank you all. We are marching towards that thing. Oh, wow. They have a controller-free tour mode where you don't even have to do anything. You just look around. I would want to paddle at least. I think that would be part of the relaxing experience for me. Customize your stuff. Wait a minute, what? Optionally transform your controllers into a paddle by attaching them to a stick or mount and take the immersion to the next level. It doesn't sound like a feature of the game to me. That sounds like bring your own broomstick. I mean, that does sound like a good idea. Because it would be weird where your hands aren't really like... But, yeah. That's... I don't think that they're providing a stick. I'm not seeing... It only mentions, like, competitive play and global leaderboards. No. Man. I mean, it doesn't ruin it for me, but that's such an opportunity. If you're gonna make, like, a super chill game like this, I would love a chill co-op mode. Oh well. Oh, like a mode for it? Maybe. I want to see a fucking trailer for this shit, not that shit. This shit. How is there nothing? How is there nothing here? I'm so curious. Look at the style of this. Is it all like cartoon drawing like this? I have to know. I want to know. I'm sure there's trailers online or whatever, but why not here? What is this? It does look very Telltale, but like updated. Like if Telltale still mattered. Okay, this is just Beat Saber. Sort of. I'm bored already. Goodbye. What is this? From the creators of Arizona Sunshine, which I didn't find to be particularly great. That was not... Shut up. Shut all the way up.
Hell yeah. Shoot to kill!
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a good version of this sort of thing. I also feel like I've seen 1,000 zombie wave VR shooter things. This certainly looks better than that garbage that Good and I played. No, I was thinking of another one. There was one that we played that was in... It took place in like a spaceship or something, but it was another zombie. No, not GTFO. It was a VR game. VR zombie shooter thing. We were in a spaceship and whatever. What is this? How did I not look at this yet? Intergalactic bartending.
Welcome to the Startenders Academy Intergalactic Internship.
Hey.
Well, it's not a graphical powerhouse, but it looks funny.
Hello?
Hey.
Please, don't do that. Shiny.
Okay. I also just realized this is the one that Riley from LTT is in. It looked, yeah, it looks fun.
Could have gone better.
There, him. Yeah, it looks fun. Yeah, very job simulator-ish, which is also on here I saw. But I'm trying to look for like what are the VR2 experiences, of which there do not seem to be many yet. What's this? I like this art already. Well, this looks great, but there's no trailer. Puzzle game? Huh. A puzzle automation game about making synchronized machines of your own clones. I'm into it. Clone your actions into endlessly repeating loops to build assembly lines and contraptions. Harvest resources, grow plants, and restore life to an ancient tree in this award-winning VR game. Huh. Well, not strictly a VR2 experience. That's okay.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
You always say that, Papa.
Ha! And yet you never stop me. But this time, my plans had gone, well, all to pieces.
Tell the story. Tell it.
But of course. Once or twice upon the tide, I became a fisherman, following my father's plan and fishing for my father's pride. I had set sail on my greatest adventure, to discover the fabled Isle of Libertalia. You remember, I told you of Libertalia, Nina.
The land of true freedom.
Once or twice upon a time, I was a young fisherman, weighing anchor with no plan, whether be ugly or fine.
Seems interesting. Yeah. What is this?
You know, rookie, I was young once too. Before me, an unexplored valley, promising wealth and adventure. I could only see the riches ahead, but no stone or jewel could satisfy my hunger. Pickaxe in one hand and a revolver in the other. I thought myself unbreakable. I kept digging deeper and deeper.
Doesn't look
so deep
great.
I faced the darkness within myself. But hey, come on. Don't get spooked now, newcomer. Let's dive into this adventure once again. If you don't want to leave the valley empty-handed, listen to what I gotta say. Rule number 1, dig, detonate, and then just take it all. These caves are full of loot, and the deepest corners hide mysteries and wonders. Grab them all.
This is
You might be surprised what you find down there.
This is extremely visually unpleasant.
Keep those tools upgraded and use your noggin. Old rusty gear is not getting you anywhere, buddy. So go and grab some new machinery. They say the best miner is stubborn, ornery, downright unstoppable.
Nothing looks like it goes together.
Number 3, prepare for anything. These damn caves are full of filthy creatures. They ain't gonna welcome you kindly. But you know, they all understand one language, right? So, what are you waiting for? There's a whole valley out there ready to be mined and taken. By the way, the name's Clayton. I seem to be a little disembodied right now, but I think I'll just tag along with you. Now.
Yeah. Yeah, like, conceptually looks a little alright, but... Oh, this one looked cute. What is this cuteness?
Across the blue, you found home. There's no limit to what you can do. You're not done. The journey lies before you. So go
This looks pretty adorable. Yeah, I don't need the music. It's kind of cool. Well, I've been wanting to get back into VR for a while. So, I'm glad there's some stuff to dig into. This looks cute. Too much trailer. I get the idea. Okay, I have to look at this because this looks fucking ridiculous. No. Show me the trainers. I have to see the trainers. What is this, 5 FPS? All we got was that tiny taste of these really shitty looking trainers that look like fucking animated GIFs. That is hilarious. Weird. tired. Can you filter out like what's well, that's not gonna help. I'm wondering what's it like exclusively. I'm pretty sure Village is, right? I think it is. Oh, you want me to look at Moss? Is the Moss VR experience exclusive? I never played this. I would like to, and there's two, right? I know Moss isn't exclusive, but I said VR experience. Oh, it's always been an only VR game. Okay. There you go. I did not. I knew nothing of Moss. I did play Tunic. I loved Tunic. Played the hell out of Tunic. 100%ed Tunic. Well, 100%ed Tunic. I did not follow the thread all the way through to whatever madness beyond the game there was with the unraveling the language and fucking joining a secret society. I didn't do any of that shit. This looks good, but my memory of what this looked like, I thought it looked better. Am I crazy? Is there like another mouse game that I'm thinking of or something?
Your bond with Quill
Didn't Good play Moss? Or did he play something else?
could change the fate of both our worlds.
I must have merged those together in my head. I don't know if you're serious or not, Rudy, but I love that sentence. I assume what you're saying is true, but if it's a joke, it's very funny. You were serious? There's another game just like this, but the camera's further away. I don't know why I find that so funny. It's ridiculous. What's this one? I like the thumbnail, but it's probably disappointing. Oh no, is this FMV? I feel like I'd like a VR game where I hang out with an FMV friend. And they don't really make a strong effort to make them actually fit into the 3D world. They're just always an FMV friend. I have to say, I feel let down. I am disappointed. The thumbnail made it look like it was going to be like a really stylized... I mean, it is really stylized, but I don't know. I guess the game is there to see, but they've got that like art of like a cowgirl in the foreground that just looks way cooler until you see the actual game and it's like, yikes. It kind of looks like Super Hot, but super ugly. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Is this like a photogrammetry puzzle game? Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a really cool idea. God, this reminds me of 3D puzzles. They still make those, right? I had the White House when I was a kid, and it took me like 1,000,000 fucking years to figure that puzzle out. Oh, this is so cool, man. I like this. Oh my goodness. I like it. That's great. Ghost of a Tale, huh? I've been glossing over this one. What is this? We'll never know. The art style looks wild. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Really looks like it needs a trailer. Any others we should throw our eyeballs at? This is probably a gun game, huh? No? What? Oh, is this like a... Is this like a sort of MMO or something?
Essence on our side. Then let us stand tall together, so that even the gods cower in our shadow.
Yeah, I've seen all I need to see. Not for me. Big not for me.
I am the 223rd High Priestess of the Grand Holy Shrine Daijingu, Haru Kosei. I am the Shrine Maiden who summoned you to this world. The visible world.
What? I can't hear music that sounds like this without thinking of Ghost in the Shell. I simply can't. Anybody else? God, I'm sure it isn't, but it almost even sounds like it's trying to rip off Ghost in the Shell.
In short, this must be fate. There is no doubt in my mind that you must have been summoned here to save me. I have very good intuition, you know.
Didn't really do anything for me. Ooh, a Team Ico VR game. They did. Didn't they? They did well, there was the Last Guardian VR experience, which I don't think I got around to, even though I had or maybe I did. I don't know. I don't think I spent much time with it. I don't think it was much of anything. VR skater. This looks like it would be like one of those like finger skateboards. Remember those? This also looks like it'd be sickening. You constantly have to look down at the board. Yeah, I don't know. Curious but terrified. This is like, so far this feels like No Man's Sky with No Man's graphics. Oh. It's paddleball. I like the silly style. This reminds me so much of Wipeout. Wipeout had a really, really cool design approach to everything that kind of felt similar to it somehow. What's this mess? They really love to mention Arizona Sunshine a lot, huh? Huh. Kind of cool. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, so definitely some stuff to check out. For sure. Oh yeah, speaking of upgraded, I was also going to see about the game that my sister and brother-in-law got me. Because I feel like I put this one off for a long time. Hi, buddy. What's up? How you doing, bud? I don't know if this has a PS5 experience. I think it would say. It doesn't seem to. Not a VR mode. I just meant there's a number of games that have like a sort of special PS5 upgraded if you pop the PlayStation 4 disc in. I loved The Last of Us, and then I was really anticipating this. But that's what I did, though. Isn't it? What what disc did I put in? Oh. Yeah, wait, what disc did I put in? the play disc. I didn't even look at it. I love to swap discs. Oh yeah, what platforms is Resident Evil 4 VR gonna ever come out on anything else? Probably not, right? Because I've noticed that when it comes to Resident Evil, they just sort of do hard exclusives. Like, I still can't believe that Resident Evil 7 VR never went anywhere else other than PSVR. And then I guess Resident Evil 4 VR, you have to get off of, what was it on? Quest 2 or whatever? It was such a good experience, Resident Evil 7 VR. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And it was basically my primo VR experience until Half-Life Alyx happened. And that became my number 1, but it's still my number 2. Hang in there, Spy. Busy, busy Spy. I've been debating on whether I want to get the the remaster of Part 1. How's that not listed here? Frostlink, thank you for 39 months. Also, Nick, thank you for the biddies. I missed you. My bad. Ugh. Oh, the remaster or remake or whatever it is, where everyone got mad about Ellie's face. I feel like The Last of Us has just become inundated with, like, at least in the mainstream, just a lot of obnoxiousness around it. Just dumb stuff. It's all over the place. Like, people loved the original game. And then there was the whole controversy with this one. I know really nothing of because I just avoided it all. I want nothing to do with that bullshit. And then there's controversy about the show. And then everybody loves the show. But then I saw, did the director say something stupid recently? Like, I think he said, it's easy to make a linear game. Yeah, super easy. Like how The Last of Us Part 2 basically just about put Naughty Dog out of business, just making it. And everybody quit because of the hardcore crunch or whatever. Like, just... it's so unexpected to me that this game would have had so much, or this franchise, I guess, would have all of this bullshit around it. This is a bunch of names I don't know, because I just don't get... I'm not that close to all this shit. The Last of Us experience for me is having just a really pleasant stream experience when we originally went through it. And then I loved the DLC. And then I remember that the trailer for Last of Us Part 2 gave me goosebumps. And then I just kind of ignored it when it came out. Oh, I like Chernobyl. I like Chernobyl a lot. That was a fantastic miniseries. It's so oppressive. It's like visually, it just stomps on you. Yeah, I think for those of us that are really immersed in video games, we don't realize how completely detached people who aren't into video games are. They just have no conception whatsoever of what they are, which seems weird because when you're, I don't know, when you're into it, you know stuff so naturally just because you're into it, right? It becomes hard to imagine not knowing these things. I'm reminded of when Ebert, I think it was, famously said a long time ago about how like video games can never be art. Yeah. Right. And he said that when there were many games out that were like deep story games, let alone the fact that like the entirety of a video game is art. You know, like I know that he meant art in the whole like fine art sense, like film. But I mean, as somebody who creates stuff, when I look at a film or I listen to an album or I play a video game or I enjoy a drawing, all of these things, I see the creation process, you know? And if you think about a video game, it's probably the most art heavy thing in the art space that you can do because everything about it has to be created from nothing, you know? Not to like knock other mediums, but like with film, there's a lot going on in film, for sure. You control the lighting, there's writing, you know, there's equipment. So it's not like there's not a big creation process to that, but to create a game is so much more difficult because like when you're filming something, you only really entirely control the lighting like in a studio environment, right? But even then, you don't have to recreate the physics of real life to do it. You get that for free, you know? In a video game, the lighting has to be driven by an engine. All of the physical properties have to be programmed. And everything that's physical has to be created, modeled, textured, animated. The shit that goes into making something, especially like a AAA level game like The Last of Us or whatever, it's hard to believe that games, the volume of games come out that do. But I mean, we also have a lot of reuse because we've got engines and, you know, shared knowledge, assets, things like that. But I don't know. It's people are weird. People are weird. I think for those of us that are into video games, we view it as another wing of like entertainment media. But if you're there's going to be way more people that would be aware of film than there would be of video games. So that's why those sort of comments sound so stupid. But there's just a lot more people that have just never touched a video game and they still think of Pong or whatever, or they think of Mario and they just have no idea that stuff like this exists. he really said this, like, Last of Us came out of it nowhere. It's such a crazy, like, uninformed take. This is a hefty game, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, I recall there being a ton of things like that where like people people who don't work on video games and then get involved in a video game, it's a repeating story of like they will like forget that they were in it, or they'll be like they'll quit because they find out like, oh, I didn't know it was like this. Like Trent did some of the soundtrack work for Quake, right? And that was pretty simple at the time. But then when Doom 3 was getting made, he was going to be involved much more deeply. He was going to do the soundtrack and the full sound design. And then he found out, oh yeah, so this is going to be your whole life for like 3 years. And he was like, wait, what? And he quit. So well, I feel like if anybody should understand, it would be old George. I don't even remember what the fucking next book was supposed to be called anymore. I finished reading the books many houses ago. Just to put it in terms George can understand. Winds of Winter. He got addicted and never played them again. Well, you know your limit. That's that's kind of sad, really, because I would imagine that he probably didn't really get addicted. He probably just never had that experience, was enthralled by it, but then felt like he would never stop playing them. But that feeling would pass as you get used to it. And then you're onboarded. You now you can enjoy the new experiences as they come out. And that seems like it would be fine. Oh, he didn't say addicted. I don't know. Sometimes people get real weird about video games. Like, I don't think I've ever been a video game addict, for instance. But I think a lot of people would consider me a video game addict. Like, people who are not really have no, like the people that don't have any knowledge of video games would look at me and think I'm a video game addict. But I play less video games than most people probably watch TV. And I don't really watch much TV either. You know, like I spend less time on entertainment, I would say, than most people do. But I don't know, people just have a weird view of video games that aren't into it. They just don't have any experience with it. They just view it really strangely. I watch TV, but like way after the fact. Excuse me? Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. Like, what I've been watching recently is I've been working my way through Mad Men. I just never watched it, and that's an ancient show. But it was sort of just in the back of my mind of like, this was a show people talked about a lot when it was happening. Yeah, I really don't play video games off stream very much. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I'll go into bursts of like, something will catch my attention enough to where I'll be playing it when I'm not live. And I think some would say I don't even play video games on stream. I made really decent headway into Stargate SG-1, but I dropped out of it. I don't remember why. It wasn't because I disliked it, but it's really just a lot. It is a lot. There's a lot. I have to get back to it. What else? I'm trying to finish off Mad Men so I can get into, because I'm really eager to watch The Last of Us. So that's probably next on my agenda. What else? I watched The Handmaid's Tale. I got really addicted to that. That's why I was talking about it a little bit ago. And like, nobody was responding to anything I was saying because the interest level in the mainstream had long ago passed. Did this crash or what's happening? Hello? It's a really good show. I got just so invested in it. What else? I'm trying to think of anything else that I've been watching. But yeah, I basically will just devour a show entirely over a lengthy period of time. Mad Men is pretty great. There's some stuff that's tough to watch, though. There's a lot of cringe and secondhand embarrassment. Yeah. Handmaid's Tale will definitely get you going. If you, it will make you angry. I was definitely angry. I didn't have any sort of hello? This is what's going on? I think I was just in sort of like a no, I guess. I just don't know what's happened here. I didn't have any idea that I was going to be basically punched in the face with a really horrific blackface scene. That caught me off guard in Mad Men. Oh yeah. So part of the thing with Mad Men, I guess, the idea is, and this is always tough to parse, right? It's tough to like... I'm not the one who needs to be like, whatever I think about it doesn't really matter. But I think they had this approach of we're making the authentic, like we're making a period piece kind of thing. So it has all the sexism and racism levels of the 50s and 60s and whatever. Yeah. Definitely, it's one of those things where it's your mileage may vary, and you probably should know that ahead of time going in. And sometimes it feels like it is facing that earnestly, but then sometimes it feels like cloying and patronizing. But I don't know if it's intentional. Like, I'm in the last season right now, and during the last season, this is a very old show, so I don't know if I need to spoiler warning this, but if you haven't watched Mad Men and you think you're gonna make it all the way to the last season, spoiler alert, during the last season, MLK dies. And, like, everybody's sad in a way that I don't know if I believe them. Not that I don't think people should have been sad about MLK dying. I'm just saying it's weird. It feels... I can't tell if it's like this was genuinely what it was like, or if this is revisionist history where we show a bunch of white people being sad about MLK being shot. I simply don't know. I wasn't there. It's just, it rides the line to such a degree that you're just kind of like, I don't know. How's it going, Bambi?
Well, I was gonna start painting, but then I tried to scrape off a piece of resin, and then a bunch of paint came off, and then I couldn't stop scraping paint. So I've done 0 painting.
Let me come take a look.
Fucking yellow.
Okay. So we're gonna transition. I've told you guys about this already, but we're gonna move the wire wall shelves to the bedroom that we just put the floor in, since that room is now usable. And before that, yes, Sitho, Octopath 2. Nakomi got that for me for my birthday. Before we put the shelves up, we're going to paint the wall that the shelves are going to go on. I don't know if we're going to paint the whole room, but we're going to do like an accent wall with like a strong red. And while I've been streaming here, she's been working on that. But apparently, she hasn't actually done any painting yet. She was trying to scrape something off the wall, and then apparently she got addicted to... It scraped off better than expected, and then it was revealing like the wall underneath, and then she just became addicted to removing the wall. So I don't know what's going on in there, and she told me I can't go in yet. I don't know why. Oh, I guess I can come in. All right. Let me go see what's gone on in here. Oh. That is indeed yellow.
Yeah.
Yuck.
How is there so much shit on this wall? I thought that was paint chips, but it's like sticking out.
Huh. I don't know. What is it like? There's certainly cobwebs.
Yeah, that's like hard.
I don't know what that would be. That's very weird.
This is like sticky. Why is it sticky?
I simply do not know.
Get
Get the
the cobwebs.
cobwebs.
You're taller.
I am tall. I can quite casually reach the ceiling. Oh, wow. Ooh. That's a big cobweb.
Fuck
Why?
me. I was watching you while I was trying to stir this, and I mixed
Oh,
the
you
bucket.
spilled a bunch? Well, it's a trash chair, so it's okay. Oh, yeah, that is a lot of paint on your pants. Hi, everyone. I'm sure this is terribly interesting for you. I am gathering cobwebs off of almost the ceiling. With a mop for some reason.
Swiffer, not even a real one.
A Swifferino. I think I've kind of done it. I mean, for here.
Yeah.
The way is clear.
Gucci.
It's a crack or a cobweb?
Who knows?
Crack.
That should just be the theme to this entire place. Is that a crack or a cobweb?
Well, at least somehow you avoided getting any paint on the floor.
Yeah, I'm good like that.
Surprising. All right, well, good luck. I really like that color. It's like blood wine.
Well,
It's vampire red.
we'll see what it looks like.
Right. Yeah. Well, that'll be cool. Wow. Yeah, there's a piss wall back there. I watched Peaky Blinders, but I wouldn't be able to tell you how much of it I watched. It was so long ago. And that was one of those things where like Netflix just put it in my face and I didn't know what it was. And then I watched some of it. But yeah, one of the things that Mad Men I had a problem with is that I just have a really strong empathic response, I guess, or secondhand embarrassment, or I don't even know what. Like I feel I internally cringe too much when I'm watching shows to enjoy them. Like, hey, Feldor, thank you for 9 months. Like awkward comedy, I really have too much trouble to bother trying to watch. Like I never watched The Office because I just can't. I would have to constantly pause it. And with Mad Men, I have a really strong negative response to people, like characters cheating and stuff like that. It just bothers me. And that's quite a lot of that show. It's just Don being a dickhead. I just don't like watching that stuff. And there's a lot of scenes that just feel like they're wasting my time visually because there's a lot of that just doesn't do anything to the story other than all it does is just set this sort of time bomb ticking, right? Of like, oh, well, he's doing this, so this is going to lead to the destruction of his relationship or whatever. And that's not a fun thing. I'm not like looking forward to that happening. But I think there's a lot of people that do get enjoyment out of that sort of drama trail, build up thing. But I just don't. I don't like it at all. No, I haven't watched The Sandman. I didn't even know it existed. I watch a ton of UK stuff. but I never did watch The Office UK. I'm not sure I'd be able to now because Ricky Gervais just depresses me. Huh. What was... I think there was a Neil Gaiman thing that Nakomi and I tried to watch. What was that recent-ish, really not recent now, thing with David Tennant? It was like a devil and an angel. Good Omens. Was that Neil Gaiman? I think it was, right? Yeah. Didn't like it at all. Could not get into it. Don't know why. It just wasn't... It just didn't hook us at all. We tried. Someone else will have to tell you, Dap, because I hardly even remember now. Is this still dead? What was going on? Was it because it was downloading? It said it was ready to play, but it really wasn't? I wonder if I have to restart the PS5. Like, I don't even know what you're supposed to do. Well, it is still downloading, but it said ready to play. And it doesn't show up in the switcher. So that makes me wonder how you even kill the app. It's why people didn't like it? What? It wouldn't start? Did everyone buy the game and it wouldn't start? Has no one ever played this game? I simply don't know what you're trying to say. I feel like you're trying to make a joke of some kind, but I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, is that what you were saying? Psycho Boy, thank you for 94 months. Let's try again. Oh, things are happening this time. Text to speech, huh? Not quite that. Wait, has it been that many? No, it hasn't. You messed me up. 3,382, not 33,821. I just want to get a taste of what this looks like because I've just never even experienced it. Permadeath mode. Holy shit. It's at 92 years, 33,000 days. I hope you're all still here if I make it that far. I probably would have had to start much sooner in my life, though, to make it that far. Yeah, first time ever firing it up. I just got this for Christmas from my sister and brother-in-law. They went to my throne. And they were like, here's a list of things that he wants. And they were right. I'm not genuinely starting it right now. I'm just checking it out. So don't get too excited. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I've been in limbo, kind of, since we... I don't know what happened. Sort of finished Parasite Eve.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away.
This does look fantastic.
You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business.
He's so old, seeming.
Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. We found the Firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot this whole entire game was just a trolley problem.
Jesus Christ, Joel. What do you do?
Yeah, this probably isn't a story you should go around telling everybody.
I saved her.
Oh, probably shouldn't have said that. I just got done saying I'm not really playing this. I don't want people to think I'm playing it. But I appreciate the assist.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
I want to. I don't want to start it 15 minutes before the end of a stream.
God damn. That's that's a lot.
Oops, sorry.
We're yelling no.
I bumped the mic. Water down the wrong pipe.
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing. And she believed you?
I forget how that was determined. Was it... What were the rules? Did you have to get bit?
Didn't say otherwise.
And she did get bit, but she didn't turn. And the reason that people like Joel and everybody else haven't turned is just because they haven't been bit? Okay. Because I was sitting here thinking to myself, like,
We should head back.
what about everybody else? I forgot about that. Or I guess I didn't forget about that, because I just remembered. This does still look damn good. Damn, I really do want to play it. You know what's stupid is I want to go back. I want to go back and watch the PlayStation presentation trailer again. The best moments that are like the shared moments in gaming for me are the ones where like you can hear the audience reacting to a trailer, especially when they don't know what the trailer's for. And the one for Last of Us Part 2 was so good. Everybody reacting to each part of it, and just the trailer was perfect. They knew what they were doing.
I have to say something.
What you got to say?
A room
A room.
should never fucking be taller than it is wide. It's inappropriate. It's fucking rude.
There you have it.
I hate it.
You're just right. You're just right. It's a small room. The closet is a fucking joke because that room has a little closet, but the height of the ceiling in this place is, I want to say, like 13 feet.
It's at least
thereabouts.
12.
It's somewhere around 12 or 13. So the closet is a very regular sized closet. It's like not much wider than the door, not much deeper. So it's just a little square. And then it feels like it goes to outer space for no reason. Yeah, you're just in a tall tunnel.
Yeah, it is. Except that we still have to take the fucking stairs.
Store
Like,
balloons up there.
I was confident that the helium would stay up. I would do that.
Well, I'm sorry. I assume you're having some troubles.
I can't reach the ceiling at all. And that paint is like thin.
Oh yeah.
So I don't even know how many coats it's gonna take, if I'm even gonna like the color after it dries. Like,
Well,
so I'm a little frustrated.
hang in there. I can help.
Also, I realized that our shelves right here, there will be approximately 6 feet left over of not shelves.
What do you mean on the sides? Or you mean, I was like, it's not that tall.
It could be.
That's probably fine, because given the one thing, I feel like maybe more off to one side would be better.
Actually, I was thinking it should be towards the closet.
Oh, okay.
And then just leave the other side blank to do something with.
I see.
Because stuff. Anyway,
I get you.
Ate meeting then, and I had to go.
I understand.
Now all of you fuckers know. Next time you build something, don't make it taller than it is wide. Just don't do it. I don't approve.
You've been told. You're on notice.
I will hunt you down. Oh, you brought up a good point. Towers are nice. Except this one has 0 windows. It's a fucking dungeon.
It is a dungeon.
It's supposed to be a bedroom. It's not, no.
Now Pico's yelling.
He's been yelling.
And Chu's like, shut up. You know, I have to say, even for this little tiny portion here at the beginning that I've experienced, it looks and feels amazing. Just driving a horse around. the detail and lighting and all of this is it's fabulous. It's too bad there has to be stupid bullshit around things. I mean, it doesn't hurt it for me, but it is there in the back of my mind, and I just wish it wasn't there. Wish it was just appreciated. Yeah, this is PS4. Just the wide world of people existing and having fucking opinions. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad the game is installed now. Jesus, this looks great. Good God. Holy shit. I got a whole fortress. And damn. This JPEG looks way better than the one in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. It's, yeah, like I said, it doesn't, I can separate that away. It doesn't hurt anything for me having an experience. It just makes me a little sad, I guess. It's just a sort of sadness that sits in my mind that I wouldn't otherwise have. I think there's a strap. Yeah. See? Kind of blends in with his jacket in certain light, but it's there. Well, you know, the console experience is different. I feel like it's less different these days, but there is something to be said for a bespoke device and developing for that bespoke device, because you know its parameters, you know its quirks, and it's, you know, whatever. There's this phenomenon where the last games that come out on a system tend to be or are more likely to have like the most beautiful or the craziest games on the system. They're like the last ones to come out because the developers have really learned all of its, you know, edges, right? They really know how to make it sing because it doesn't change. It's a set piece of hardware that has very specific capabilities, but then they learn how to take advantage of it and squeeze every drop out of it. Whereas the approach has to be different on a more open platform like PCs because you don't know what somebody's going to have. So you have to be more generalized. But I don't think that means that PCs don't have similarly amazing experiences. It depends more on what your hardware is and what the capabilities are of the machine that you can build. And also, everything's sort of approaching kind of sameness, you know? Like, these consoles have less and less, like, super special hardware in them, and they start to have really just PC-ass components in them. So, you know, like I'm pretty sure my gaming PC could whoop the shit out of this, no problem. But I don't know how it would do. I mean, I've only got a 2080 Super. My CPU's getting a little bit long in the tooth already. So I'm sure there's plenty of games that my PC can't swing. Yeah. I think I'm kind of out of touch with what the latest graphic standards are because I haven't played a lot of new stuff recently. Like Demon Souls on PS5 looks mind-blowingly good to me. I can't think of a comparable PC game. I know there are, but I can't think of any. So that kind of just shows where I'm at. Now this, I can see the sort of limitations. I can see the PS4 in this, right? There is something kind of blobby about the trees, for instance. The jump down in level of detail feels rather close to the camera in some views, which kind of stands out a little. The environmental design in this is just super fucking on point. It doesn't really matter to me that it doesn't look 100% now graphics. Like everything else, it's the crafting of it overall that just is really incredible. Those horse legs, though. Those horse legs going down the hill maybe needed a touch more. a little touch more, maybe work on the back legs of the horse there. Not sure what was going on, but it didn't look right. That's just how horses are now. Well, you know what? I haven't seen a horse lately. Last time I saw a horse was probably horse 3. I guess, is horse 5 out now? I mean, this is just a pleasure to look at. I love those mountains and the lighting. Wonder how far off you can wander. I know you're supposed to be absorbing the credits and following that guy, but oh, okay, there's a land wall there. What about over here? It looks like you could ride off around the corner. Actually, it looks like there's a barrier over there too. Yeah, I mean, on the PS3, The Last of Us was a visual tour de force, for sure. It's really a beautiful, beautiful game. Oh, the show. I was so confused. Yeah, I'm looking forward to starting the show soon. Oh, it has taken over. And my horse is riding sideways. I guess they really wanted you to be over. That looked really weird. They like slid the horse.
Okay. I got him. You go on.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
About what we were talking about earlier. I can't say I'd have done different.
But I wouldn't go telling everybody about that.
I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Well, I failed to predict what he was going to say.
I'll see you later, Doc.
Credits must have been wild to do on this game. Because wasn't the churn got pretty wild there at Naughty Dog, didn't it?
Hello? Ellie?
Oh.
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
Hey,
hey,
what's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah.
Did we go in the past or
We
something, or
went out
what's
riding the
going
other
on?
day, and he they told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, now I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something.
Man,
Just give me 1 second.
This could really suck me in. This honestly is making me this is making me want to check out the remaster or whatever and revisit the original.
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
But
Funny.
You want to hear something?
probably should
Okay.
just do this first.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
I'm trusting you.
Hey, buddy, it is that time. Oh, shit, I have to, This is cool. Yeah. His fingers were moving. That's amazing work they did there.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more. 'Cause I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me.
No, it seems sweet.
There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get. She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing about
Promise
this.
that I teach you how to play.
You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
They really are. Like, it's probably the best I've seen in a game in a long time.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Boo.
Good night, kiddo.
Wind Waker's a close second. Yeah, shit. Oh, man. This looks like it'll be so fucking good. This looks like it's gonna be so fucking good, Chew.
Shit. Fuck. Hey.
Morning.
Sorry, I totally
I know,
overslept.
buddy.
Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Fuck, this is awkward.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that. Get your stuff together, we're already late.
They're really, really, really good at
Smells fine.
making the characters feel really genuine. Really, really genuine. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. But maybe this needs to be the next thing on the agenda, huh? I've been wanting to get at it, and it seems amazing. So, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for getting us halfway to the VR2 already. Very much appreciated. Very excited to check that out sometime in the future. Yeah, got a little taste is all I really needed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's about to happen. It's happening now. It's happening right now. Oh my God. Oh. There, after Friday, there might be 2 of these things doing this. Can you imagine? Borf 1 and Borf 2. I'm gonna be getting Borfed in stereo. That sounds weird. I shouldn't have said it like that. I regret saying it that way. We'll see. We have to, on Friday, we're going to meet a dog. We have a dog meeting. So, depends very much on whether or not they get along, because the whole idea is to get a little friend for Chew. So we'll see. Yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. I will be back tomorrow. I hope you have a beautiful night. I'll see you next time.